Hi, Phil Piplinski here with Practical Hapkido. Look at this, second week in a row I'm making a video. Hallelujah. We'll see if I can keep this up for any length of time, but usually I don't. Okay. So last time I gave you a shoulder grab technique. I'm going to do another shoulder grab technique and address something in this, like the first one I said. So one hand, one shoulder. The one I gave you last time was the trap here, step back and strike on the elbow, hyperextending it. And people mentioning that, well, it could hit you with the other hand, and that's absolutely true. But what we're using in this is we're using science, and we're going to use science in the technique I'm showing you tonight. When I do this, watch his body. When I stop and step back, see how his body just turned? That's called the cross-body motor reflex. So let's say he's getting ready, he's going to rear back, and I do this.
Okay.
What did I just do? I just took the other side out of the fight. Okay? That was a trap turn, and I could have struck the elbow. Cross-body motor reflex. We're going to take advantage of that same science in this technique. It's our number 9 one hand, one shoulder, where it's nicknamed down and back. Now we've got some flexibility with all these things. So it's got that one hand shoulder. I'm going to trap, and then come on up in here a little bit. I got one of two areas I'm going to focus on striking on the arm. I either want to come straight down right here, just this side of the elbow. So I'll trap here, and watch here. I'll step back and strike down. And when I say back, I'm going to take this arm right here, and I'm going to inverted ridge hand and go straight to the carotid artery right here. This muscle right here on the neck, I'm going to whack the crap out of that muscle. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no absolutes in anything, but you whack somebody here pretty good, you got a really good chance of dropping them right where they're at. So, trap, down, and back, and I come straight back here. Blam, with that inverted ridge, and I turn my hand upside down and whack it right into that carotid. Now, we're able to control the body because of BAR, the body's anatomical response. The body alarm reaction is what it's called, but you can also think of it as body's anatomical response, how it's going to react to a given stimuli. In this case, on this one, I was striking down, which brings his body forward, and it gives it chin up. If I go to the outside of the arm here, and I strike and make his elbow cross, watch his body here. Look at the profile he gives me right here. I go here and I come straight across it, palm straight across that jaw. Guess what? That's another golden spot right there, isn't it? Come across the jaw. Draw to this and turn the head.
Yes, sir.
Again, you're increasing your chances of ending this thing on the spot. So again, if he's ready to bring up a punch and I cross body this here, I take that out of there, and then now he's giving me the back of his skull. So now I'm going to use my forearm and strike just below the skull right here where it's curving. I'm going to take my bone of pain right here. I'm going to plant it right in here and shoot it like I'm going 45 degrees out to the top of the other side of his head. Like I always say, don't take my word for it. Do these things to your partner. Get them down pat, and then you can be non-compliant to it. You're always going to start to add resistance to this, okay? So you're not just dealing with a rag doll all the time. Get to the point where you're giving good resistance and, stop short of hurting each other, which you're going to find where that is as you balance, okay? I've been training for over 30 years, and he's been here for a long time. And we've done that over the years where we increase the strikes on each other right up until we're either knocking each other out, if not knocking each other out, or saying, okay, that's enough, don't hit any harder than that, that's about enough. So there you go. One hand, one shoulder, down and back. You can use either hand. I can use the same hand striking. I can come strike down here and take that cross hand into play. Man, you got the world's your oyster on that thing. So Phil Piplinski, Practical Hapkido. Train smart, train hard. Pow.